Willson, Adam Layton Willson, and I'm playing the part of Leander Pope in Butcher Holler. Here we go. It's hard for me to say what's my favorite, because I feel like everything in the play is necessary and balances with everything else in the play. But for me, personally, one of the themes that is most interesting to me in general, and also in this play, is the relationship between truth and fiction. And I've always thought that fact and fiction are kind of like Siamese twins, or you know, they're joined at the hip in some way or another, that you can't have one without the other, and that in any factual statement or every factual narrative there are always strong elements of fiction and vice versa. And I feel like a lot of the events of the play at the end of the day are left up to the audience's interpretation. What really happened, if it happened, how it happened. And so I think, I have one of the lines, you know, a couple of my lines as a character allude to this cave of the mind, or this cave of subconscious, or something like that. And I feel like there's a very metaphysical sort of layer to the play, where it's constantly asking the audience to have an active relationship with the elements of fact and the elements of fable and the elements of narrative in the story. There are plenty of things that seem real, and then there are other things that don't quite seem so real. But they all have to do with each other, and it's not just a simple distinction or opposition. And so that's to me one of my favorite themes of the play. Is you know, there's a lot that is left up to the interpretation of the audience, and almost every part of the story ideally engages the audience in this continual back and forth between, is this really happening, or is it not, or how is it happening, and what am I seeing, and, you know, where's the history in this, and where's the fable, where's the parable. I don't know, it's hard for me to say. I am partially claustrophobic, but I think I feel like I could weather most feelings of claustrophobia. Trapped for how long? For a year? For a lifetime? I would say one place I would not like to be trapped in is some sort of a depot with a lot of people for a long, extended period of time. It's not that I'm exactly an introvert, but I do have problems with huge crowds on a sustained basis. So an airport, I would not like to be trapped in an airport for a year or more. And I think the person I would not want to have with me would probably be someone who could buy me a lot of drinks at the airport bar. I don't know, I just feel like that would lead to too much distraction and too much slow decline into the mayhem of the multitude.
In a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler.